Well, hello, and welcome back to, you guessed it, the tower. So if you're wondering, wow, Zaerdin, it seems like you're making this video right after the tournament. You're very right. I have to make it early. These are the sacrifices we must make. So Ampy got a level. So the Guardian, we can't do anything with the Guardian. We haven't even finished the week yet. That's not a slight against us or our performance. That's just, what is this? Health and, like, I mean, I want health, but I'll grab the Frank first. So that'll be interesting. We're almost, you know, this is probably a good metric of when the update's going to drop, sometime before the end of the guild season. So, oh, let me get rid of this. I did make a new record. Yeah, so the reason I stopped is I got, like, my run just ended, so I'm like, might as well make it now, but I didn't realize I made a new record of 451. Wow. That's a new record. So I know a lot of people use a tracker. The key is to actually copy your run. Don't try and take a screenshot. It's much more accurate. So I was going to track my run. Apparently the run tracker is down. So I just made a copy of this in a text file for now. I don't know when the run tracker will be back up. Hopefully it'll be back up by the time you see this video. But before we go any further with Big Tower, we need to go further with the other towers. So obviously this is right after the tournament, so 174 billion, 185 billion for Tower 3, 174 billion, Tower 4, 185 billion, Tower 5, 193 billion, and Tower 6 is 213 billion. I couldn't quite make the number out. So there we go. And now we will continue with Big Tower. So, we've been farming. I think I actually need to save this. Yeah, this is about to come up. I actually threaded this kind of close, so I don't want to do that again. We'll save up a bit. I can't... What am I talking about? I couldn't spend it even if I wanted to. I mean, I guess I could almost put it here. But yeah. So, fine. And then there's modules. And modules, there's nothing new. I get enough of you? I did. Alright, well, there we go. We can do that. I mean... And yeah, we're finishing up Energy Net. I partially want to rush it, but I won't. Oh, I know what I'll do. Hold on. I'm actually going to swap it. That's what I'm going to do. Because I need to switch that one anyways. And then I can switch this for Energy Net, and that'll give me over a day. Yeah. As bizarre as it sounds, I might just leave it like this for now. I don't want to... Like, I know I'm going to be busy tomorrow, so I don't want to micro it. We'll gamble. We'll gamble. But I definitely need to farm. I just wish this was like a little bit further so I could justify rushing. It's hard for me to justify rushing something that's a day and 4 hours away. So I will probably just rush this. I'll either rush it or swap it to finish it up. I'm not sure which. It kind of depends when I catch it. We might as well grind it down for now. If I miss it, I miss it, I guess. I just don't want this to be a problem tomorrow where I miss it. But that's everything. You know, we got attack speed up. We're working on this. I really want to put stones in spotlighting. I really wish it would show you the breakdown of what your mods are adding, but I really want to put get this. I'm not sure if I want to get it to 60, but I think I want to get it close to 60. And the reason is because I have this, which is 7 degrees, and this, which is now 15. It's always 15 degrees. So I'm at like 45. You know, I guess I could just do this. That's probably the best way to do it. Just unequip the item. Duh. So I'm at 45. So I would want to get this up 15 degrees to 60. You don't want to take it beyond 60. You don't need to anymore. And then yeah, then I can just chill. All right. Well, now I need to re-equip my mods before I forget. Also, I don't ever want to be lingering on that page. I always get, I don't get anxiety about being on that page, but it's like, oh man, I don't want to, you know. How much is the next? Okay, that's expensive. Well, that's not really that expensive. Because that would be, not that I'm buying it, but just getting this up to the next level would be 2.4. We'll round up. It's probably closer to 3. Quintillion each. That's way too expensive for me right now, but it'd be nice to get at some point. Honestly, I just want to keep getting skips up. As if you can't tell in my tournament spec, we're really going hard on skip. We're at 155. And probably get this to 156 soon. And I don't know what's next. But yeah, I also need to respec my tournament at some point, but I don't know, we'll do that, not now. What was I gonna do? Put my mods back on. See, I almost forgot. And of course, we're still researching substats, so you can see we're doing the substat. Oh wow! So we're doing these two. We're almost 50%, which is kind of surprising. And we're also got the multiplier up to 36, 35. Again, that's a base of 25 on each. And it's gonna be like it depends on what happens with the update, right? It really depends what happens with the update, what I'm gonna do. Because if the update comes, we might, and it doesn't have any, I would be surprised if it does. I would be surprised but thankful if it doesn't have any new stone sinks, because that would mean, all right, we can do the spotlight angle thing. We can probably get the, I think it's going to be about 3,000 for me to get it up to 60% base. Don't need to go higher than that. Get that done for the extra coin bonus. You know, sometimes I want to get a little bit of extra black hole duration. You know, I just always want to have a longer hole, you know that. Actually, I think I put that on one of my, not this spot. But there's just little things like that that I don't know that I need black hole duration. We're not necessarily doing that, but hopefully you get the idea. There's just a handful of things I really want to do. I also, if my gems get too high, we will draw to try and see if I can at least get this to 2-star. Because that's kind of holding me back. I have 1, I need 1 more. I'm not too worried about like anything else. I mean, the tragedy would be that we get another set of banners, right? And then it's like, oh, I should have waited for the core banner. Kind of is what it is. But yeah, that's all that's going on with Big Tower. Let's make sure I still have everything correct. Because I always get nervous when I'm clicking things like that. Oh, did you switch? Did you change something? Alright, we're good. You know, it's weird because I almost feel like having... Maybe it is better to have my orbs where they are. Because I almost feel like I do better with them at 39. I don't remember where they're supposed to be. Well, we'll leave them there. Just because they're out of range, so I think they hit more stuff. I could be making that up. Anyways, it's Big Tower. Now, obviously, you'll notice that Little Tower is looking a little different. And this is Little Tower's first farming run with the wall. He's already up to 255 coins per hour. We don't know how good that is. He was making about 2 trillion per run. So, like I said, we started the wall last time. Unfortunately, FUDs did not pay for... Can you believe that FUDs didn't pay for the wall? So, we started the run last time. Or started the research last time. Before the tournament, I went ahead and bought the wall. Unfortunately, I didn't get to show you guys. Like, my schedule did not been very cooperative. So, I wanted to show you buying the wall and all that, but I figured I was time crunched. I wanted to have it in the tournament, so we're gonna have to stop it anyway. So let's go look at Little Tower. So, oh, I think I forgot to show you my history, but I got 6 again. 16, 19. So, like, the weird thing is, like, he got more waves. Didn't really improve in place too much. Kind of been just hanging out. He actually, you know, I mean, it could have been the heats. I forget what the heats were. But, you know, we've had our record of 1028. And this is after I did get his defense up. So, I hadn't researched defense yet. I know you guys like, wow, you didn't research defense yet? Yeah. Can you imagine? There's so many researches, but I did research it enough to get it to 73%. So he was at 96.5. Now he will get to 98. I guess with the relics, we were like a 1.5% off. So, you know, obviously there's still more to do there. But let's go through everything. So that was tournaments. We will probably finish these. I'm hoping we can finish. Okay, well, there's... Yeah, because I accidentally merged and, like, destroyed a bunch of modules. Okay, there we go. And I was like, whoops, that's Little Tower, not Big Tower. Whoopsie. I just gave up on smart merging for now because I'm like, just merge. So we'll get at least this 2. We'll finish those 2 out. That does mean we can actually spec into the bots. But we'll deal with that. Sorry, I saw Glenn's message about everything. So we'll get this. The thing is, hold on, let me find the bot thing. Alright, well, this is simpler than we thought. We just get that up. Basically, we get the bonus up. Yeah, the next one is... Now we're finally to the point where we could do, like, cooldown, which I've already done, duration, and then we do the next tick of range. So the next thing we do is range, which we're nowhere, we can't spend that many right now. We're only gonna get that many, so we can't spend any more. But hooray, we're working on Golden Bot. As far as your Guardian, I don't know if he can work on his Guardian. Oh, what do you know? We can take it a tick down. Wait, I couldn't take mine down, right? Yeah, no, okay. I almost have max summon on Big Tower, but not today. So we got that down. And again, he's using G-Comp, so that's why I'm not worried about sync. Having G-Comp basically throws the concept of trying to sync everything out the window because you G-Comp. So you don't have to worry about hard syncing with it. And then... Oh yeah, I'm saving up my keys too. I'm saving up my keys in case we get Guardian multi-spec. That's what I'm kind of wondering. So now you can see. So we got it up to 1,000 base. I mean... We're probably going to get one more. And I forgot to get wall rebuild before the tournament, so I got it after the tournament to 200. Don't think we need to get it higher than that right now. And of course, the elephant in the room will always be defense absolute. It's very easy for me to max defense absolute. Very easy. The problem is the mission that requires you to buy 400 upgrades. If I max out Defense Absolute, then I have to either ignore that or respec every time. It is absolutely one of my least favorite ones because it requires that I keep the Defense Absolute lower than it should be. And I hated it before, and now I get to hate it all over again with a new tower. We're not getting Rend Armor, that's not going to help us right now, and obviously we got our skips to probably as good as where they can be now. So we're, like I said, we're going to get another tick of wall health to get it up to 1100. It's probably going to relax there. We might, no we won't. I was going to say, we might grab some land, no we won't. And then once we get it up probably one more tick, then we're going to switch to enhance. And we'll work on this again. Like, I got the cells up and got it tied up. Oh, I can unlock those. Okay. I don't know. Well, if it's cheap, it's not going to hurt. It's not really going to help a lot either because I'm not really that dependent on it. But we'll take it to 1.2. I mean, certainly can't hurt me, you know. But I don't think it's going to help much. But as you can see, we got health and health regen to 130. Obviously, this is all in planning for the wall. So we'll keep working on this. Try to get another 100. That'll be a big difference. I don't know when this becomes affordable. Like, this is actually less than this. That's funny. But we'll probably get some more wall it's sort of difficult. Like, the only purpose of getting wall regen or wall rebuild is to make the wall, like, to make free ups land more where you want them to land, because that's really the thing. Like here, like, there's only the skips, so all my free ups go into skips here. That's why getting the extra free ups is good, because they all go to skips. But yeah. In terms of cards, we're now past 20k. We will be saving up just to get the last couple card slots. Mostly because, like, for example, I could dump 65,000. I wish I had 65,000. I could dump 6,500 gems into modules, and I might not even walk away with anything useful. Again, the mod that I need is G-Comp. No surprise there. Oh, I guess at least I can afford these. On the little towers, they're so expensive. So we still need to do that. And then, of course, we're researching lab speed. We at least got to 75 coins per kill. And we're doing thorns, and so I need to take thorns to at least 12 or 13. Probably we'll just take it to 13 to be safe. Wall regen, I want to get it to at least 10. So I get 100% wall regen. Might do it a little bit higher than that. And then wall fortification, I think when we hit wall fortification level 10, I am just going to switch this to wall health. Actually, I might be better off just switching it to wall health now. Because wall health is so fast and so inexpensive. I'll get it to 10. I'll get it to 10 and then switch it over to wall health and spam that. Then, obviously, my health and health regen are also, like, super, super low. So I'll have to spam them for a little bit. I don't want to do it too long. And then we'll see how that goes. We'll see if that dramatically changes things. And then we'll start looking at finishing up. Like, honestly, I am okay with holding off on doing Golden Bot and Golden Bot Duration. I just feel like they aren't as helpful. Bizarrely, what I think would be a lot of... It's sort of the thing with my perks now. I think I would like to have one more, but also I don't feel like it's necessary because I can survive long enough until I get there. I still want to get it to 12 at some point. That's why it's up here. It's a priority. These are all my priority labs. So we'll see what happens. Because the elephant in the room is I need to do common drop, rare drop, reroll, mission, daily mission shards. You know, this is why I say all the time that we need like 6 lab slots, because it's just crazy. Because think about it, if I had one more lab slot, we'd be fine. Well, we wouldn't be fine, but we'd be in such a better place. We'd be so much better. So I am trying 4 threes, so we're gonna see how that goes. I bled out. I'm actually surprised. You guys are very, very nice to me for not making fun of me for losing all my cells. Maybe that's happens to people more than I know. But that's about where everything is. I mean, we'll go back farming with little Cthulhu. I always say Cthulhu. I always want to say Cthulhu, never Cthulhu. So we'll go back to farming with Cthulhu and get him going and just see where that ends up. And yeah, obviously we need about 7 trillion for his next wall. I need to, oh, you know what? I forgot to see how expensive wall fort is. So yeah, I kind of jumped ahead with wall fort. And I know I can already hear some people, you can stop doing lab speed. No, we're just going to finish. The sooner you finish lab speed, the sooner you benefit from it. Okay? There's no reality where, like, I have so many labs to do, there's no reality where replacing a lab for this is going to get me a better result long term than just finishing lab speed and being done with it, because then everything goes faster. And like, you can argue about coins per kill. I probably have 75, which is probably pretty high. But it's like, I just want to get this done. And then when these 2 labs are freed up, and obviously this one looks like it's going to get freed up before this one. When these 2 labs are freed up, like when coins, if I get coins per kill complete, just having that extra slot will be a lot. I need to figure out when we do shatter shards, to be honest with you. I don't remember, because oh, it's tier 16. So, how expensive is it? I need to see how expensive it is. Because when I did shattered shards before, that lab was so long that by the time I finished, like, I was only going to do level 1, which is 10 trillion, which is actually totally affordable for Little Tower right now. Little Tower actually, like, his econ's pumping. That lab was so long. By the time I finished level 1, I had enough econ for level 2. Level 2 was so long that by the time I finished level 2, I was ready for level 3. And level 3 is about... Level 3 is 230 trillion, give or take. It's going to be a little less. I do have some lab coin discount. And by the time I was done with level 3, I was ready to do level 4. Level 4 was 550 trillion. It was so long, by the time I was done with level 4, I was ready for level 5. So I don't know that it's going to play out that way with Little Tower. I don't remember if I got gifted stone packs or something during that, which obviously can change the calculus. So, oh, by the way, I forgot. We're going to spend our stones. So, bizarrely, it says I get GT bonus. It takes to get another ticket GT bonus after that. That's the best for my econ to spend my stones that way. I don't know why that is, to be very honest with you. But since I am not doing the math, I have no choice but to trust the math. So we'll just trust the math. I'm not going to do a ton of math. I'm just going to trust the math for now. So we went up to, that's the 10th one. Oh, and my lab speed, yeah, lab speed 75. Oh, I already set my coins per kill to 75. So I do need to do recovery package chance. That is one of the labs I need to do, because that one also will help my coins per kill. I mean, my econ in general. I mean, also you have to do it anyways for recovery package mastery. So it's one of those things where I just need to get it done. It's saying that only level 1 is better than where I'm at now with coins per kill, which is why I'll just stick with coins per kill. Every level beyond that is actually worse than coins per kill 99. Coins per kill 99 is going to take another 100 days. Wow, that's a long time. It's kind of disappointing. Yeah, so even though... Oh no, my calculator... This calculator isn't right, I don't think. I don't know, it's saying 354 days. Now, I do have a very small lab speed metal on Little Tower. It's not really great, but it's a little... The 1.5. So I get a little boost. Not a great boost. But, so it's a little off. And then again, if it... That's kind of why I said, okay, well, let's try the wall. I'm hoping the wall will let us get, like, the 4x, obviously 4x, you know, kind of, you know, 33% faster than where we are now. So that'd be nice. So, and you won't believe it, I'm supposed to get GT bonus, then Black Hole Duration, and Spotlight Angel, which is sort of weird. GT bonus, duration, Death Wave quantity. Now, don't freak out, because we start working on the cooldowns again after spending about 2,750 stones, which, I'll be honest, is not too surprising to me, with the big purchases being Death Wave Quantity 2 and Spotlight, which obviously will also help my cells, and that one's coming up, and Spotlight Quantity 2, which is, you know, 3 beams, which will also help, because then that 2x multiplier has even more space. So, and then there is Black Hole Duration. Again, I'm not surprised by Black Hole Duration. You're supposed to have your Black Hole close to your Golden Tower duration, and when you can get research... I think Golden Tower's base is 15, you can research 20, which is 35, minus 12 is 23, so I don't know what my Black Hole's at. Oh, it is at 23. I don't know what my Golden Tower's at 41. So, again, you can see there's some leeway there for those two. Now, the interesting thing is, it's soon gonna be, not soon. And again, once I get them, I forgot. After I have to spend about 1,100 stones, and then they will all be synced at 100 seconds. Once they're at 100 seconds, then I have to undo the sync, and then we will evaluate the cooldowns individually rather than sync together. Syncing together is obviously a big ask to go from where we are down to 100. I'm actually kind of surprised with some of these choices. But, you know, you know, I'm just going to trust the math. I don't think the math is really wrong. So all we can do is trust it. And just work our way through. And we'll see what happens, right? I mean, we're always going to see what happens. But that's where we're headed with Little Tower. Now, the other towers, they're all still researching Butthole Coin bonus. They're almost done with... That's almost rank 19 that's about to be started with Butthole Coin bonus. That is... It's 11 billion right now for the current level they're researching. They have 2 more levels to go. So, they've been kind of saving up to be prepared for that. The last 2 levels. I forget how much it is. I know, now I'm looking up things and I should just know. That's weird. They actually spell it out. So the 19th level is about 4 billion more, so it's probably going to be about 15 billion, and the last level is another 6 billion on top of that, so we'll do 21 billion. So we'll say I need to have like about 35 billion in the bank to cover that, probably a little bit more, because we're doing Golden Tower Duration 17, and Golden Tower Duration 17... And again, I don't know that I'm doing this, like, super often. Like, yeah, Golden Tower Duration 17 is already at 3 billion. So I don't know that I'm doing this, like, super optimal, but that's what we're doing. I'm not super worried about them being, like, hyper optimal. I probably do need to do at some point, do yet another effective paths, put them in it. The thing is, I don't want to do it, like, 4 times. So I need to do like a general one just to have a general idea of what's best. But we'll do that when we get there. I'm not like, I'll wait until at least we get Black Hole Coin Bonus done and Golden Tower Duration done. Just because Black Hole Coin Bonus, when I did it before, it was so strong. It was unbelievably strong. And then it's probably going to be like, oh, do your trade-off perks. Which, cool, we'll do trade-off perks. And then it'll probably be like, do some standard perk bonus and something else. So we'll kind of play that out as we go. But once again, as always, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to support the channel. And if you have any questions, feel free to say something in the comments. I do always look forward to your questions. And as always, thank you again. And I hope you have a good day. Goodbye.